EPO is the nervous system for McAfee products and our partner products. It really serves as kind of the central place to go, the single pane of glass through which a customer can optimize their security infrastructure. Whether it's virtualization to kind of reduce costs inside their data centers, or it's Web 2.0 technologies to stay intimate with their customers, or it's how they deal with unmanaged PCs in their environment. McAfee's focused on delivering solutions that help the customer with those business initiatives and be successful.
The larger a company gets, the more endpoints they have to manage. So with a server, you might end up with 1,500 servers, 2,000 servers in a company of 100,000 nodes, maybe a few more servers than that. Granted, your servers are critical assets, but there's only 1,000 of them. If you have to touch 40 servers, not so bad. If you have to touch 50,000 nodes, endpoints, pretty bad, right? Especially if you're probably an IT group of maybe 10 or 15, if you're a really lucky company. That challenge of the scale in terms of the number of endpoints compared to the number of IT administrators most companies have the luxury of actually employing becomes there's a lot of tension between those 2 points that these guys have to manage.
Our largest enterprise customers are, of course, global. They have very complex operations happening across different business units, divisions, and different geographic theaters. And so the way they manage technology has to cope with the sun going around the globe and going into different languages, etc. And so that's why using EPO as a common management platform, it has its command set, and yes, it's localized, but the functions are quite familiar. And so each of those teams is able to pick up on their piece as a given task comes into their domain or their time zone.
One of the interesting things when I was growing up, I used to always go to the store with my dad. And my dad would always tell me, no matter what I asked for, no. It's kind of funny. I bring that back to in today's environment. A lot of companies, they're scared to ask IT to do anything because what's going to be the answer? No, we can't do it. We can't. One of the nice things that EPO enables our customers to do is say yes. It enables them to say yes to that critical business process or that new business opportunity. We can enable you to do that safely, securely, so we can be competitive in the market.
As you gain greater mastery over all these technologies through our common management approach, we believe we can really raise confidence in business agility.
And it's huge. The ability to say yes to our customers to whatever they want to do allows them to be competitive, allows them to be successful, and in today's economic times, that's critical.
A key area that allows administrators to be successful in securing the environment is some level of integration between the solutions that they have in the environment. One of the benefits that a strong management solution can bring to the table for them is a single point of data aggregation. One location where they can go and look at all the anti-malware events, all of the host intrusion prevention events, all the data protection events, and then basically say, holy cow, Bob may be doing something he shouldn't be doing with our customers' credit card numbers. One of the ways in which companies have chosen to cut costs is to distribute their IT organization across the globe. I worked with a large company recently that has half their IT in the US and half of it in a location in Asia. So these IT guys are all managing the same software solutions, but from halfway around the world. For them, it's a huge challenge to be able to get everybody on the same page.
IT is spread around the world. How do we make sure that our security solutions can spread around the world and protect them all behind a single pane of glass, which is what EPO. And that's exactly what EPO does, and that's what we're focused on. Enabling customers as they've put their IT staff and their infrastructure solutions around the world, we still give them a single pane of glass to manage and secure their environment.
Having a single management console that everybody knows, that can be accessed from anywhere on the globe by a home user, a Soho user sitting at their desk at home and just accessing the server from the internet, web-based console, or the IT guy in IT ops in the data center who also has to get access. It's incredibly powerful for that customer because now their cost reduction efforts by spreading IT across the globe is not impacting their ability to maintain the security posture of their organization.
A large bank customer of ours, before they really centralized on EPO, really standardized on EPO, they were using 100 personnel to manage about 75,000 nodes, AV only. All right, so 100 people, AV only, 75,000 nodes, right? When they took on EPO and really centralized around it and standardized on it, they reduced the number of staff to 20, a five-fold decrease. They expanded the number of services, AV and any spyware, and they did it for 500,000 nodes. And they could do that because of the power of EPO.
So that's why McAfee's here. We enable the new economy, right? We want to allow our customers, be it enterprises or consumers, to transact their lives online safely, and feel good about it, right? We want customers to embrace the new economy and embrace the new way of doing things. I want my mom and dad, as an example, I want them to feel safe doing banking online so they don't have to go into a car, go to their bank. It increases the value in their lives as well. Why does McAfee do what they do? Why do they spend the time that they do? Why do people at McAfee always smile and come to work and excited to do it? It's because in a lot of ways we do feel like we're wearing the white hats, right? We get to come to the office or wherever we're working, and we get to focus on how do we stop the bad guys? How do we enable the companies and our consumers to transact their lives in this new way? And products like EPO are the central nervous system behind that. It enables our enterprises, as an example, to do online banking and other types of business processes like that I know has changed our lives. My expectation and what drives me is I want EPO and McAfee to be the enabler behind the companies to continue this evolution and revolution in our online lives.